This is not a video on giving up your desire. This is a video on something that you can do to stay sane while manifesting something that is creating a lot of resistance within you. This video is for anyone who desires change in their lives, in how they feel about themselves, but right now, who is struggling with the contrast, the difference between what they want and what they are getting. The universe, consciousness, is always challenging us to reevaluate our beliefs and to understand what reality actually is, and that you can change reactions around you by changing the way that you think and assume about yourself and others. This process isn't always the easiest thing because we are challenging beliefs and ideas and stories that may be deeply ingrained in the idea that we have about who we are and how the world works. But nothing's set in stone. And even if it takes some time for you to completely change your mind, your mindset, every step in the right direction is taking you where you want to be. Nothing you desire is impossible, but it may be impossible for the state of consciousness that you are inhabiting right now to manifest, to attract that experience. You are consciousness. Everything around you is consciousness. The desire is there because consciousness wants to experience it. It's not going to say yes and no at the same time. It may tell you right now you are not aligned with that experience. Right now you are not embodying the state that says this is who I am. You are not seeing life through the eyes of someone who has that reality, who feels that way about life, who has the assumptions that you need to have to experience that. If I am manifesting money, but I do have a story of lack, I do have the story that I am broke, I may work on affirmations and visualizations, but as long as I don't change those beliefs, I am going to manifest money and I'm going to lose it because I get an unexpected bill. It is reminding me this is who you are. And how do you know that this is still active inside of you? You take a look at your reactions, because if you have changed, your reactions are going to change. You're not going to look at this or to try to see life in a way that, oh, it doesn't matter. You are going to look at the situation, I got money, I got a bill, as it's working. I'm seeing the money. The money is coming in because this is what you are aligned with. You are aligned with abundance. If you are aligned with the lack, you are going to forget that you got the money. The most important thing for you is going to be, I lost the money. I got the bill. On a subconscious level, we are looking for experiences that confirm our stories about who we are and who others are, so that we can say, see, I was right. I knew it from the start. And sometimes we struggle while changing those beliefs. I have been there. I have done that. And I'm going to tell you exactly what to do to overcome it. And you know what? I always achieved what I want. So I know this works. But before I get into it, hello everyone. If you're new here, my name is Al. Welcome to my channel. If you're in need of coaching, go to the description box. The information is there. It's Black Friday week, so you are getting 15% off from me. Okay, but right now, let's get into today's topic. This video is for anyone who is struggling right now. Anyone who is tired because they've been doing this for such a long time, who is overwhelmed because their entire days are about doing techniques, or they are so obsessed with something that they cannot enjoy their lives right now. If you are struggling, then there is something that you can do to shift within, because in the state that you are in, you are only manifesting more lack. As Neville said, if you do not feel natural about what you want to be, you will not be it. And the reason for that is your feeling state. Your feeling state is creating automatically. It's shaping your assumptions, your thoughts, your experiences automatically. So if right now you are struggling and you are in lack, and you can only see the negativity of what is happening right now, then you should take a break. It is okay to put the desire aside and focus on yourself to make sure that you are in the right mindset to manifest what you want and that you are not adding to the lack. Not many people talk about this, but it's quite normal to have breaks while manifesting something that brings up a lot of resistance within you. Resistance is when you are fighting the 3D right now because it is completely different from what you desire to have. Okay, so you are resisting whatever is being presented back to you, and you are forgetting that whatever is there has already been created. It has to come up, okay? It has to purge. So because you don't understand that, you start fighting the situation, the moment right now, and you forget you're creating the present, okay? Whatever you are embodying right now, you are creating. So you do need to find that peace and settle in the idea. This is not important because this is not going to define how tomorrow is going to be. This is just something that was created and that is there, and everything changes anyway. But sometimes it's difficult to think that way. Sometimes we believe that the manifesting process ends when I receive my desire. That's not true. The manifesting process ends when you embody a different state and you feel natural to it. So you see life through the version of you who knows you are fulfilled. It doesn't have to include anyone. So you're not going around thinking, I'm married to my SB. No, but you are secure. You feel exactly the way that that version of you would feel. I know that I have more than enough love in my life. I feel peaceful. I feel happy with everything that I have. I feel satisfied with my life. I can finally have fun. I can be the person that I want to be. There are so many things happening for me. Of course, the way that you feel about your life is going to change. It's going to be different for everyone. But basically, it is about the feeling state that you are embodying. It's not about your circumstances. Circumstances are the effect. The cause are beliefs and assumptions and feelings in your inner world. So this is what we have to deal with, what we have to work on. And yeah, if you are resisting it, if you are fighting it, it's the same as holding on to it because your awareness is on the problem and you are feeding it. You are giving it more life. The devil is in the self-concept, but so is salvation. And typically we think that our reactions are coming from what people are doing, what they are saying, the circumstances, the 3D. But actually, those feelings and emotions, they were already there inside of you. You already feared that that would happen, that you are the person who experienced that. You had your insecurities, your fears, your mistrust. You thought, maybe I'm not good enough. I always get rejected. I'm not chosen. This happens all the time. People leave me. It's your story. The stories are going to be different for each one of us, but we all have those stories that are not suiting us anymore. Instead of dealing with them, sometimes we get mad at people for confirming that story that we fear to be true about who we are. Suddenly, the story that you have been suppressing or trying not to look at, pushing aside, is in front of you. And now you have to deal with it. And that's where that anger, that frustration is coming from. So when you understand that, you're never going to react again the same way, or it's not going to last for that long because you know the solution is going to the source. But if you are putting something on a pedestal, you are very reactive, you are very anxious, you're overwhelmed, you are feeling the lack of it, you are hyper-focused on the desire that you can't see anything else, then the best thing that you can do right now is to put a pin in this manifestation and focus solely on yourself so that you can regulate yourself, you can ground yourself, you can start feeling better about yourself and your life in this moment right now. I know it may feel scary, but this works. You are not going to achieve a change in mindset by forcing it, okay? So when you're having a bad day, when you are not in the right mindset to sustain a certain state, a certain feeling state within you, then it's not the time to deal with the desire, because the desire is going to be a reflection of you. It is the time to take care of yourself. And it may be scary because you're so deep in that mindset. I need to change, I need to do my techniques, to visualize, whatever. But sometimes when you are not in the right mindset, doing stuff is just creating a deeper sense of lack within you. So you are not helping yourself. It's actually counterproductive, okay? So what you do in those times is you take care of yourself. You ask yourself, what can I do for myself today to feel a bit better about myself and my life? Forget the desire for the day, for the weekend, for the week, for the month, as long as you need, okay? You turn your awareness within. You take a look what is there that is causing it. If you have an emotion that is trapped within you, then work through it. Feel it. Forget the stories, whatever caused it, okay? It's in the past. It's a long time ago, but the emotion is still there. The emotion wants to find space and discharge. So sit with that emotion and feel it and allow it to be and discharge and go. Deal with your self-concept. Take a look at the ideas that you have about yourself that are creating the reactions that you are having. Sometimes we fear that our desire is not going to be there when we took care of ourselves. We fear that we could lose it. And this is a natural thought when you are in a state of lack, okay? But we manifest what's most dominant to us, inside of us, our most dominant assumptions and beliefs. So what are you manifesting right now? If you are not feeling okay with yourself and your life, with your desire, this is what you are manifesting. So taking a break and saying, now I want to just take care of myself. I want to get out of the rut. I want to get out of this mindset that is making me not enjoying my life. Getting out of that state is going to give an opportunity to you to take a look at your desire from a different state of consciousness. To actually look at it from a place where you think, I know I can achieve it. I know this is available to me. I know that this is very possible for me to have in my life. Another thing is, while working on your self-concept, don't forget to regulate your nervous system. So do all of the things that you like, that allow you to ground yourself more, to feel less reactive. Work out, meditate, do breath work, take cold showers. Choose a mantra that you can meditate on throughout the day, okay? That you can solidify within you, that you can connect with, and that you can act through that deep idea of who you are. Embody that and see life through it and act through that. It can be really fun. Whether you are going to do this for a day or a weekend or a week, it doesn't really matter. But the most important thing is that you ground yourself in an idea of who you are. It's not about them anymore. It's about me. It's about the reaction that I create in this world. When you step back into your power, you are going to see how everything is going to change. Because now you are a different person. You are in a different state of consciousness. You see yourself in life differently. You don't have to force yourself to think a certain way or to believe that something's true. It's a deeper knowing. This is who I am. This is what I get. I don't care. If you think otherwise, you got this, guys. That's it from me. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to talk soon. Bye bye.